The common theme in Hillary's life is adventure, and like it's continuing on. And I have lived in Boston for like 18 years. I forgot about that adventure until the last 2 days. I've been having a wedding adventure. I could say wedding nightmare, but I'm gonna say wedding adventure. It's all perspective, and it's
Everybody, we still have another 5 minutes to mingle and get to know each other. So
plenty of food. Help yourself. 5 minutes.
All right, we're rolling.
Coming. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to take her. You want to come over here?
We are gathered here in this beautiful setting with Hillary and John. And here you are as a community of people who care for them and about their relationship, who love them, a community of family and friends. We've come to witness their marriage, and let's be honest, we've come to have a party with them. And they've gone to extraordinary lengths to make sure that you feel welcome and that this is a wonderful experience for all of us to celebrate with them, not just their love for each other, but the love that brings them here and the love that's shared in this community. Marriage is a gift, and it is given so that a husband and wife might know mutual care and companionship, help and comfort in prosperity and adversity. Therefore, it shouldn't be entered into lightly or unadvisedly, but rather reverently, considering the purposes for which it's intended. So Hillary and John, I encourage you to remember that it's getting chilly out here.
Sure.
Just speak a little faster, right?
I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
I love this phrase. It's from St. Paul, who was an avowed bachelor. So it's always interesting when we read this at a wedding. But he was right about this. He said, "Love is patient and kind. It's not jealous or arrogant or rude or boastful. It's not self-insistent. It doesn't rejoice in what's wrong, but rather it rejoices in what's right." And of all the things in the universe that there are to be glad for, and there's plenty, the one thing that lasts forever, the one thing that matters the most is love. So I ask you now, John, will you have Hillary as your wife to live together in marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, remain faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, say, "I will."
I will.
With gusto. Thank
Yes.
you. Hillary, will you have John as your husband to live together in marriage, to love and comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, remain faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
So Cassidy and Caden, this is a new family that's coming together, and I ask you, do you promise to support your dad and Hillary in their new and growing relationship of marriage? If so, say, "We will."
We will.
And John and Hillary, do you promise to welcome Caden and Cassidy into your family, to uphold them with your love?
We will.
And do you promise to support Cassidy's chocolate habit?
We do.
We will.
We will.
And will you take Caden out for fancy steak dinners at least twice a year?
We will.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
You know, I would have said twice a week if you'd have. Yeah, I'm just saying. And friends and family, if you're able, would you stand in support of John and Hillary as I ask you, do you promise them your trust and love, your affection? Do you promise, as you're doing right now, to stand with them and not between them, to support them with your friendship, with your prayers? If so, say, "We will."
Well,
You may be seated, or if you want to maybe warm up a little bit. Well, the great prophet Johnny Cash has written. That's not funny.
That's right.
John and I agree that Johnny Cash is one of the great poets of the 20th century. But and "You're the nearest thing to heaven." These lyrics go mostly like this: "I've sailed the peaceful waters of the ocean deep and blue, and held my breath and watched the sunset's golden hue. I float above the mountain peaks and valleys wide and green, but you're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I've searched for happiness long and far, but my search for love was through the day I found you, because you're the nearest thing to heaven. Yes, you are. I've watched silver raindrops fall to the earth to cool the day. I've watched the rainbow at twilight when clouds had blown away. I love the pretty flowers, but they can't buy the worth, because you're the nearest thing to heaven on this earth. I've searched for happiness so long and far, but my search for love was through the day I found you, because Johnny, or John if you will, has discovered you're the nearest thing to heaven. Yes, you are. Emily? Emily? Come on up to the microphone.
So I'm going to read "If You Want to Marry Me" by Shel Silverstein. If you want to marry me, here's what you'll have to do. You must learn how to make a perfect chicken dumpling stew. And you must sew my holy socks and soothe my troubled mind and develop the knack for scratching my back. And while I rest, and keep my shoes spotlessly shined. And while I rest, you must rake up the leaves. And when it is hailing and snowing, you must shovel the walk and be still when I talk. And hey, where are you going?
Flowers.
And if you'll turn and face one another, joining hands.
Oh, you're warm.
John, if you'll repeat after me. I, John, take you, Hillary,
I, John, take you, Hillary,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Hillary, if you'll repeat after me, just say to John. I, Hillary, take you, John,
I, Hillary, take you, John,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
All right, can you give me the ring?
It's okay.
Normally, there's a 45-minute homily at this point, but we'll just move it along.
Yeah, that's okay.
Lord, bless these rings, that as John and Hillary wear them and give them to one another, all of us here might be reminded of those sacred promises that we've made and the redemptive and enduring power of love. Amen.
That's mine.
Yeah, I put that
One
on here.
now or you want it now?
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do this?
Yeah.
As you place the ring on her finger, repeat after me. Hillary, I give you this ring
Hillary, I give you this ring
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
Okay.
No, you do the same thing when you call him.
Thanks for reminding me.
John, I give you this ring
Wait a second. Oh.
John, I give you this ring
John, I give you this ring. Okay, hold on. I've
in
got it.
token and pledge
In token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and our abiding love.
and our abiding love.
Join hands.
Oh.
Well, John and Hillary have exchanged their vows. They've publicly declared their love. They've exchanged rings. They've listened and spoken, which they've been doing for a while now. And they've affirmed that this relationship into which they've entered is a relationship of grace and goodness and joy and challenges and lateness and on-timeness. And that it's right and that it's good and that it's true. Hillary and John, be generous in praise and be conservative with criticism. Slow to anger and quick to forgive, fast to laugh. Be open with each other and always err on the side of kindness without so much concern for being right. And above all other things, be truly good to each other. It's my great pleasure to introduce to you our newlywed couple, Mr. and Mrs. John and Hillary Sabers. Would you join me in congratulating them?
Can we kiss now?
Oh, and the bride and groom may kiss.
Again, they're here.
Your eyes in the morning sun, feel you touch me in the pouring rain.
Oh my gosh, I just cried like for 20 minutes. That was horrible.
Did you like the extra vowels we read in there?
Why did you talk about my chocolate?
Come on, that was funny.
That was a nice touch.
Need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul.
John and Hillary together. I've seen them a lot this weekend, but before that, it's clear the love that exists between them, and it's so wonderful to see.
But we are here because we are so grateful, to be included in this happy day that we've been waiting and waiting.
And waiting, and waiting, and waiting.
We really want to wish you the best of luck, and you two are perfect together, and we are so happy to have Cassidy and Kate as part of the family as well. And congratulations.
When I first decided to do the food for this wedding, which I kind of decided immediately, I was telling Sonia after she said I was completely insane for wanting to cook for my own wedding. I said, I kind of look at it as this isn't really my wedding, and you'll all know who I'm talking about when I say this. This is really, I wanted this to kind of be my gift to all the people that had to put up with me and all of my boyfriend dramas over the years. And I wanted to do something nice for them. And again, you all know who you are.